Oh, Jesus. Right, guys, where to start, eh? That's the market back open an hour and a half. Similar to the night we got the news and the market shut down, I wanted to wait a little bit of time before trying to bring you some meaningful kind of content, okay? So, the market, guys, has been open for an hour and a half, as I just said, and it has just been absolutely crazy. A lot of the ones are the usual suspects that we expected. Like I said to you before, guys, when the market takes a big turn, and I'll explain a few things, what I mean by that shortly, but it's always the usual suspects that really feel the benefit of it. Pogba, Neymar, Mbappe being the obvious ones, and also you then get guys like Sterling, and Dembele, Sancho up here as well, Foden. But it always kind of favours the big safe holds. You know, when the market's getting stronger, that means then your safer holds become much more appealing, okay? So, the first thing I want to highlight to you is, okay, and I'm excited as everyone else, and the market's looking great and everything. I don't want to be the kind of the rain on the parade, if you like, okay? But I'm going to show you my portfolio real quick, right? If you look at the top there where it says cost, right? Bearing in mind, I've not done anything since yesterday, right? My cost is 1389.63, right? I took a screenshot before I went to bed last night. My cost last night was 1396.53, okay? So what does that mean? It means £7 of aesthetically what I've put into the market has disappeared, okay? So that doesn't really mean anything to my pocket, my wallet, anything. It makes my portfolio look a little bit better, and it's going to make everyone's portfolio instantly look a little bit better, okay? So as always, guys, I'm the first one to tell you, like, you know, it's always great, and you know, as much as I don't really see myself as someone who's on here giving you advice, I just see myself as someone who spends a lot of time on this, and when I see things, I highlight them to you. That is all I kind of call myself, or kind of see myself as, okay? But you do get a lot of people who hold themselves out and go, look at how amazing I am, look how great my portfolio is. And a lot of the time is they've been in situations like now where they've been in the index before a massive turn or before a massive increase in the market, and they've had, I actually just had a comment 2 seconds ago, I'll see if I can find it, from a guy, The Truth Hurts or something like that, and he's a really good example. So yeah, I had 300 Pogbas, I was in the index for ages, I had 300 Pogbas at 186, you know, so if you had 300 Pogbas at 186 today, you would be rolling in it, okay? But again, a lot of the people you're going to come across, guys, and this is not to discourage you from taking advice from anyone else, you know, you take advice in life from everyone who's generous enough to offer you advice. That's my standpoint on life, you know. But you need to bear in mind when you're ogling at other people's portfolios, oh wow, look how amazing they're doing. There's a lot of factors you need to take into consideration, and today is one that we're all a part of now. Everyone's portfolio will have been adjusted in terms of that cost bracket, and if you didn't take a screenshot or you didn't know exactly, you're not able to really tell exactly what it was last night, then it'll be hard for you to gauge. But I've basically had £7 drop off of mine, so my portfolio looks £7 better, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in the World of Football Index, to gain £7 of increase it doesn't happen very quickly, you know. It's something that normally you need to wait for. If you even look at Ericsson, there's up 11 pence, and that's only, £11.55 worth of an increase, you know. So £7 can be quite a lot of an increase in terms of the index itself, okay? The portfolio is also looking really strong. All the reds went away, it's all green, which is a nice thing to see, of course. And we're in a really, really strong position. And every time, that's probably the first time I've refreshed and my profit hasn't went up. It's just been a manic 90 minutes, okay? So, what I want to talk to you about is how you need to readjust how you view this, okay? So, obviously we know there's been a 28% increase on average to the dividend payout. Right, okay, and the new table is here, okay? So as you can see here, all the pences and everything, per share, they are lower, of course, as you'll be aware, okay, than what they were yesterday, because everything's been split into 3, okay, but the percentages went up, okay? Now, especially when you're looking at the bottom here, the in-play dividends, or IPDs, as you'll see them called, okay? Now, IPDs have only been in Football Index since December, I want to say, last year, so it's a relatively new thing, okay? Before that, you were just buying players on media spec and potential match day wins, okay? So when you're readjusting your thinking, guys, to get the full benefit, 300 is the number. We did a few videos, 300 is the new 100, right? To get the full benefit of it in terms of the pence increase from pre-split to post-split, That's where you really need to be to feel the full benefit of it, okay? You'll still feel incremental benefits of it for holding 30 Ronaldo to holding 60 Sterling, 12 Iheanacho, you know, whatever it might be. But you need to readjust your thinking, okay? Because with, let's say, Kramaric here, okay, 70 pence a share. Let's say he goes out the weekend and he scores 2 goals, right? So he's going to net you 2 pence a share. He was netting you 2 pence a goal beforehand, okay? So what actually hits your balance in terms of the dividend payout is going to be lower, and you need to readjust your expectations now, okay? So what I'm going to be trying to do myself, and what I'd encourage you to do as well, is rather than looking at, I've got 300, I've got 100, I've got 10, I've got 20, whatever is money, okay? So I have £259 in Van Dijk, and then what does that yield? And we touched on this yesterday. What is the yield that is going to bring me over a 3-month period, 6 month, a year, whatever it might be, okay? And the yield is going to be capital appreciation, how much his price increases by, and any dividends that they net you between now and then, guys, okay? So some of the strategies we've worked out previously, we're going to need to revisit them in videos over the next, I don't know, let's just say month, because I don't want to go overkill with you, okay? And again, guys, because we're kind of readjusting and realigning parameters and what's good and what's bad, what's moderate, what's safe, what's risky, interactions, guys, from everyone in the community is going to be very, very important to me as a person over the next couple of weeks. And I always encourage you guys, and no more so than now, any interactions are all welcome, guys, and they're very, very important. If you're new to the channel, guys, please subscribe so you can keep on top of things as we find them and as I highlight them to you, because I've got a decent track record of highlighting things, a good opportunity to buy and equally a good opportunity to sell. If you find me on Twitter, like, retweet, share, all that good stuff, guys, okay? And I'll probably do another video later tonight. I just wanted to touch base with you real quickly and just highlight that to you and just say it's New Year's Day, guys. We're in a new dawn. If you've got a good portfolio, it's nice and sitting and you're looking at it, it's all green, give yourself a pat on the back. You've sacked your portfolio well done, and we'll start to look at where we move from here, guys, okay? Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, bye-bye.